I was in a really dark, bad place. I grew up Muslim, so I didn't grow up in the church at all. So I was conflicted on my beliefs because nothing against Islam, but it just never moved me. Um, and I was also in a very, very abusive relationship. I was in a relationship my whole 20s since I was just turning 21. So I met him when I was 20, and I didn't get out until I was about to turn 27. So I was in it for 7 years. And when I came to freedom, I was a mess. I was a shell of a person. I didn't really speak much. I didn't look at anybody in the face. I was scared too because he lives very close here. And there were times where I would leave, come back, leave, go back, leave, go back. And every time in between, I would be scared that he would find me. And I don't even know how to describe how I was when I first came here, but from the very first moment when I walked into the church and I sat right over here, I was drawn in. I believe one of the very first sermons that I heard was, it was about leeches and how they suck you dry. And it spoke to me so much because in that relationship, I was literally sucked dry. And it just spoke to me. And I remember sitting back there, and it was altar call, and my feet just moved. And I remember Kanisha looking like, what? and it's, ever since then, it's just been a growing process. It's just been a growing process.
How did you find the strength, or where did the whole strength or the idea of leaving and getting out come from?
Well, like I said, I had left and I came back, went back a lot. And when I finally decided to leave, it wasn't even the worst time that he had beat me. It was actually a lighter beating. And a lot of it had to do with what I would hear in church. Because it was hitting me. It was just like, is Pastor looking in my window? Like, what's going on? Is he reading my journal? So it always spoke to me. And listening to my friends, Kanisha, you might hear me say her name a lot. She's one of my dearest, closest friends. She's more like my sister. And I remember her telling me one time after he had hit me, actually beat me up, she told me, if you're going to go back to him, I'm not going to judge you. But at least if you are with him, call me, text me, let me know where you are. So if he kill you, I can at least tell them where they might be able to find you and who you were with.
Wow, that's deep.
And I mean, I didn't know what to say because she was right. He could have killed me. And he drugged me, blacked both my eyes, fractured my nose. He gave me a concussion, whiplash. I mean, he used to beat the brakes off of me. And when she told me that, I didn't know, I knew I had to leave. So, and plus with listening to Pastor and just being in church, talking to Winchell, I knew I had to get out. And the very last time that he hit me was the last time. I left. I didn't go back. He slapped me in my face and he tried to run me over with my car. And it was just, I mean, I tell people, and it may sound kind of funny, but I tell people, it was like he had literally slapped some sense into me. And I was like, no more. And I left. I didn't go back. I got a permanent restraining order against him. I moved, and that was it. I haven't gone back since, and June will be 2 years.